Yeah, so I do have a baby with another man, and my husband does not know.
What's up, guys? Savageredrecovery here, back for another video. Got a crazy video for you today. Woman cheats on her husband and has a kid with another man, and he doesn't know he's raising someone else's kid. Before we get into this, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications, get all my alerts whenever I post a video. Hit the like, comment, share this video, help me out with the algorithm. Let's get into it.
Yeah, so I do have a baby with another man, and my husband does not know.
I love this woman just so comfortable to call these strangers, tell these strangers about her relationship with her husband that she cheated on, and is having him raise someone else's kid, but she hasn't told her husband. That's weird to me.
We've been together over 7 years, and he had a reversal because he had a vasectomy from his previous ex. So he had a reversal so we could try and have a baby. And so,
So he had a reversal to have a kid with this lady, and she decides it'd be a great idea to cheat on him with another man because that is how you honor your husband, and he had surgery so you could have kids with him because you love him so much. Don't get married.
long story short, he thinks that this child's his baby, and that's not really short, but there's a lot behind it.
Don't you love how she says it just easily and then laughs about it like it's just so funny? Ain't women great?
Yeah. So, how old is the child now?
She's about 8 months.
Okay, so pretty recent.
Yes, pretty recent, very recent. I have known the guy that I've had the child with. I've known him for over 14 years.
So this is why your girlfriend, your wife, shouldn't get married, but your wife can't have male friends. The guy she's known for 14 years is also the guy that she's gonna let put it in her.
Went to high school with the guy, and kind of just, I don't know, ran into him, and then kind of hit it off, I guess, and went from there. And we had been doing this for about 2.5 years now, the whole behind my husband's back. But the crazy part to it is how I feel is my husband is okay if I have sex with another man. And that's even, like I said, crazier. But he,
That's how you know she's full of shit because she acknowledges it's behind his back, but then she ends up saying that he's okay with it, but he doesn't know. And if he was okay with it, then why haven't you told him that the child's not his, lady? And why is it you've been married for 7 years or been with your husband for 7 years, but you've been fucking someone else for 2.5 years?
he was, I told him about it, but I didn't tell him that it was his child. I didn't tell him that. I had done it more than once. I told him I did it once, and that was it. And I know what I've done is completely wrong, but I definitely don't regret it. Like I said, my husband had the vasectomy, and then he had the reversal, and we were trying for a long time to have a baby.
So she knows that it's wrong, but she doesn't regret it. So that means she doesn't respect her dude. She doesn't respect her husband. Like, why in the hell would you want to get married? Like, this is bullshit. This woman literally just told everyone that's watching this that it's okay because she got a baby out of it, and she also is pretty much saying that it's a mistake, but it's a blessing. It's a blessing, and because she married a man that had a vasectomy reversal and she couldn't get pregnant by him, that was okay for her to go have raw dog sex with another man behind her husband's back, but he's okay with it. That makes no sense. If that was the case, why would you lie and why would you tell him it happened one time, but it's been going on for 2.5 years? You're full of shit, lady. You're justifying your bullshit.
You clearly know this man. Obviously, you said you know him for 14 years. So you said this is what you've been doing now for 2.5 years. So this is something that you still kind of do, like you still kind of, are essentially having an affair in what seems to be an open relationship.
Somewhat, yes. My husband doesn't know about it continuing to happen, but I last week actually this other guy, he confessed feelings, and I told him, I said I'm not interested in that. I'm married, I'm happy. I just look for a little side D, and that's about it.
Women that you're married to that are happy will still fuck other dudes. Just said it. I'm just looking for a little side D.
But that's all I want from that situation. And I mean, and I haven't heard from him since then because I told him how I felt about that.
Lady, you're lying because you just said that your husband's okay with you cheating on him in an open relationship, which you can't cheat in an open relationship. You also are lying because you're lying to him and he doesn't know by you saying one time it's 2.5 years. And now you're saying that you don't want anything to do with this other man, but we both know that's a lie.
So, do you have like a plan, like moving forward? Just kind of like, when did you decide like I'm going to keep this a secret? I'm not going to say anything because I mean, you said that your husband is okay with you having sex with other people,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously when people are engaging in that sort of thing, accidental pregnancies happen.
The reason she's not telling him because she knows damn well he's not going to be happy about it because she's lying about it. And just to the host, accidental pregnancy does not happen. The only time that happens is never. It never happens. Because even if you're forced without your consent, you can take a morning after pill the next day. Like, you can still do things to make sure you don't get pregnant. So for you to be a grown woman with a husband and you know you're cheating on your husband, you for sure should be on the pill, using condoms, pulling out, something. You should take some precaution. But the reason she didn't take a precaution was because she wanted a kid. And she doesn't care about her husband. She cares about her side dick and her having a baby and her needs. She's a selfish woman and she's lying to the hosts and she's lying to her husband to make herself justify the bullshit. You know that you have to be a piece of shit woman to be having sex with some dude for 2.5 years and be taking cream pies from a man and then go home and have sex with your husband and and then play it off like this is his kid. This is your kid, bud. This is your kid, baby. This is your kid. I love you. I love you so much. I'm so glad we have your kid. I'm having your kid. We're happy forever. Like, piece of shit women. That's how you know women ain't shit. Because they'll do this and they don't feel anything wrong about it. They don't feel bad about it. Like, you can tell that she really doesn't feel bad about it.
Do you think that he would be just absolutely crushed by this, or what is the reason why you want to hide it?
The reason I want to hide it is because I think he would be crushed by it. He makes jokes all the time about, oh my gosh, it's so and so's baby, it's this and that, jokes around. But I think it would hurt his pride more than anything.
So this is what so the reason that she's doing this, she's saying all this, is because it would hurt his pride. And he would leave her bitch ass. And she wants the guy that isn't worth settling down with. She wants the guy that's not good for her, the guy that doesn't have the money, that doesn't take care of her. She wants him to come through and blow her back out like the Chad he is, but he's not good enough to be married to. But she also wants to get the benefit of living with a man that takes care of her, and she doesn't have to worry. She wants the cake and she wants to eat it too. And that's why she's not telling him, and she knows he's going to be hurt regardless if he jokes. It's because subconsciously he knows that's not his child. Like, when you're a dad, you know if that's your kid or not. Like, you know. Like, when I had my son, I knew while his mom was pregnant that that was my boy. That was for sure my kid. Now with my daughter, I had way more doubts. I didn't have the same connection with my daughter that I had with my son. But the difference between my son and my daughter was my son's mom wasn't fucking random guys while she was pregnant. My son's mom was cool. Like, we were good. Like, I knew when the day was gonna be born. I predicted his due date ahead of time. Like, I knew he was a boy before we went and was told he was a boy. Real spiritual connection with my son. My daughter's mom, I thought she was lying and she was hooking and fucking random dudes for dope money while she was pregnant. So there was not the same spiritual connection. There was too much of other men's spirits in there that I didn't think it was mine. So he knows that there's something not right in his spirit with that child.
Right. Was that I'm curious about that too. Was that kind of from the start of your relationship, just something that you both agreed on to be in open relationships?
It was not. He doesn't want to be with anybody else. I didn't for a while, and I did cheat on him in the past.
Again, this bitch is lying. Like, she's using him because she knows he's not going to do anything, and she knows that he's going to take care of her. That's why she cheated, and then he said he doesn't care as long as you're coming home to me, and then she didn't tell him she was still fucking somebody. What he meant was, I don't care that you cheated as long as you come home to me, meaning I'm not going to break up with you or divorce you because this happened. But she's now keeps saying over and over and over and over again, it's an open relationship when it's not an open relationship. If it was, then he would know that this kid was not his. You're a lying ass bitch.
And then once he found out, he was like, okay, well, we came to the conclusion, just do what you need to do as long as you come home to me, is the
Gotcha.
type of situation it was.
Right.
How far along into your relationship did that occur?
We have been together for about 7 years, and we've been doing this for about 3.
What she's saying is what she's been doing for 3 years, which means that she's been with the one guy for 2.5 years. So there was a guy before that. So there was possibly multiple guys before the guy that got her pregnant. If they were doing it, then he would be a part of it. He would know what was going on. You wouldn't be lying to him. This is how you know women are full of shit. They always try to paint themselves as the victim, or in some way they're not at fault for something.
Yes, I'm terrified of somebody else telling him before me. So that's why I have told him about the other man. Like I said, it's been open, but I get nervous about it.
What did I just say? I just told you that they try to play the victim or they try not to take accountability. So she has told him that she had sex with the other man one time. So in case someone tells that that's not his child, she can say, well, I told you that I had sex with that guy. Like, she has meticulously thought this out. You can tell that she is planning something. She's been planning it the whole time. Like, you cannot trust women.
I think so. I mean, he has seen the child, the other guy, because we have met at my house and everything, because my husband used to work nights. And he has came here and saw the child and held her and
Wow.
everything. And it's kind of crazy. And
It's not crazy. You're a piece of shit woman. That's the fact. So the guy that is you don't have feelings for, the guy that it could be his kid but you don't want nothing to do with, you're so happy with your husband. So you're telling your husband that this is his kid, and then you're letting another man meet his kid, and then you're having the man that you're cheating on your husband with come to his house that he pays for because he works night shift. You are a piece of shit human, and women are doing this shit all the time. They don't care about you.
that's what makes me really nervous. I mean, I'm not going to be opposed if he wants to be involved, because, I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but 2 dads are better than none.
And there you guys go. Again, she is trying to get the best of both worlds, and her selfish mind, having 2 dads for her kid, is better than not having any dads, which is a weird dichotomy because you could just have one dad for your kid and not cheat around your fucking husband, or not have a kid with a random dude, or leave your husband. Either one. But of course, you want to fuck random guys and let them cream pie you and lie to your husband, and then have 2 men's lives be in this entangled bullshit of yours, and raise your kid with 2 men. So you not only want to ruin your stepkids' lives, you also want to ruin your husband's life, and then you also want to bring this random dude and your husband into the same bullshit, and it's all to benefit you and your kid. You are a grimy ass bitch, guys. Do not get married. This is exactly why I do videos like this. This is exactly why I'm about males learning about the red pill and learning about the truth of the reality that we live in. Because these women will eat you up and spit you out and leave you dead and broke. And society is made by men. The trades are men. things that make the society function, sewage, water, electric, all the essentials are men. All men. If you guys like this video, tell me what you guys think down in the comments. Hit the like button. Even if you don't like it, hit the dislike button. Share this. Get this out for me. Help me with the algorithm, guys. I much appreciate it. If you guys want to donate, my Cash App down in the description. If you guys want to check out any of my merch, you can hit my Teespring store. I do have merch there. And with all love and respect, guys, stay savage.